Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to Let Me Excel, where we share tips and tricks about Microsoft Excel and Google Spreadsheet. In the last video, we discussed conditional formatting part 2, and before that it was conditional formatting part 1, and the series is for the beginners. Today we are going to discuss the introduction of functions and formulas. So from today we are entering the formula series, and I'm so excited about it. I hope you are also very excited about learning functions and formulas, because functions and formulas are the heart of spreadsheet. If they are not there, spreadsheets become lifeless. So if you are ready, let us dive in and learn. Let me quickly show you what all we are going to learn today. There are two types of functions I am going to use today: functions without arguments. So what is argument? That also we'll discuss. And simple functions without arguments. So functions with arguments and simple functions with arguments are the ones we are going to discuss today. In functions without arguments, we are going to discuss today function and now. Today, right now, we are going to discuss today and now functions along with row and column. So these are the functions we are going to use today. The next one is simple functions with arguments, and they are sum, average, minimum, maximum and count. And these functions are also called aggregate functions. Let me tell you today that whatever we are going to discuss in this function series, most of the things will be done in Google Spreadsheet, because I want to share whatever we discuss here. I want to share that with you, and Google Spreadsheets gives us flexibility to share with you. And one more reason is that Google Sheets shows you the example. Whenever you are entering formula or functions, it shows you the example. These are the two reasons I want to do this series in Google Spreadsheet, and if the need arises, we'll do it in Excel also. So are you ready? All right, if you are ready, let us go to Google Spreadsheet and start learning. Okay, the function name first is today. If you enter today equal to today, it gives you current date. So whatever date is available here, 5/8/2020, 5th of August 2020, this will come here. So while entering formulas, you have to enter equal sign first. So the moment you enter equal signs, Excel or Google Spreadsheet recognize it as formula and it calculates equal to today. And the moment I type TO, it is showing me today's, it is suggesting me form function called today. If I am okay with this, I'll select this one, or I can simply press tab. Otherwise, I can go to below ones and choose. Let me type TOD. Now it is only today is available, because from TOD only today function comes, right? All I have to do is press tab, and it enters DAY and open parenthesis for me. Now I have to close parenthesis, and if I want to see like what today does, it returns the current date as a date value. This is what today function does. And example is today, open bracket, close bracket, nothing, very simple. Okay, to enter. So August 5, 2020 is the August 5, 2020. This is because I have formatted this way. I can change the format by going to number and date, simple date. So 8/5/2020. 8 is month and 5 is day and 2020 is year, as you know. It is August 5th, 2020. This is because my setting, in my spreadsheet setting, I have chosen United States. That is why it is showing in MMDDYY format. So what function I used, it's not visible here, right? It is visible 8/5/2020, and the function whatever I have used here is visible in formula bar. This is called formula bar. So if I want to hide, go to view. If I uncheck this one, formula bar is gone now. Now I want to bring it back. Result, formula bar. Now if you want to edit your formula, you can double click here and do it, or you can go to formula bar and edit. So what function I have used? For that also I have one function, that is formula text, and it is asking for the cell. Okay, so what is coming in that bracket is called argument. So cell is the argument. So cell is nothing but this one, B1, right? B2. So let me close the bracket. Whatever input I have made here, whatever formula I have used here, this text comes here. So today, right? So today gives us the current system date. Whenever it changes, my current system date changes. Tomorrow it becomes 6th of August, right? So it becomes 8/6/2020 and so on. The next is now. Function name is now. So result, I have to enter formula NOW. Now August 5, 2020, 9:23:35. So this is the time, 9:23:35 AM. Now function shows date as well as time together. If you subtract today from now, you will get the time, the current time, equal to now minus today gives me the exact time, and I need to format this as time, number format as time. So 9:24 am, 9:24, here also 9:24 am. So likewise I can type formula text, or I can simply copy this formula and paste it here. I got now function. So whatever function I have used here, if I want to get the text of that, I can simply use formula text. Okay, so the next one is row, equal to ROW, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and tab. Row returns row number, like we are in 4th row now. If I copy this formula to 10th row, I get 10. So very simple, very elegant, right? So let me see what formula I have used here. Control V, row is the formula I have used here. Same way column, and the formula is equal sign COL. There are two functions in Excel or Google spreadsheet which start from COL, that those are column and columns. Column number of specified cell, whichever cell you are in, it gives the column number of that. Tab, column, where in second column A is first column, B is second column, C is third column, and so on. And the formula is, let me type formula text. See, formula text, it is suggesting me that I am going to enter formula text for this one. So all I have to do is tab and enter. So far we discussed today, now, row and column. The next is simple functions with arguments. What are these simple functions? They are sum, average, minimum, maximum, and count. Let us go to the spreadsheet and use them. Okay, the function name is sum. In order to use this function, I have made a simple table. Let me show you here. Here I have function name sum, average, min, max, and count. And as you can see from here, there are 10 rows of data. And these functions, whatever numbers, sum, average, minimum, maximum, count, all these come here also. You can check from here also. But if you want to use formula, you have to write formula somewhere in cell. So let us use sum functions, equal to sum, and Google spreadsheet is able to recognize that data is there in the range F2 to F11, cell F2 to F11. So it is suggesting me that now I'll use either enter or tab. Okay, 3666 is the sum. Same way for average also, let me use equal to average. There are many formulas which are starting with average. Now I am going to use only simple average. I'll select this one. Either I can click, or I can press tab and enter, or again I can press tab. So 366.6 is the average. So min is like, it's a minimum, right? Within the range, which is the lowest number, it gives us that. So min, this time let me choose the numbers. Let me select the range. I should go to the above cell, and with the help of shift and up arrow key, I can select the range. And once I am done with selection of range, I will close the bracket and press enter or tab. This time I am using tab because I have to go to next column. So 110 is the smallest number. Let me format this as bold so that it stands out. Max, same way. What is the maximum number? So I should get 503, right? 503 is the max. So let us write formula max. Max, go to above cell with the help of arrow key, then press Ctrl Shift and up arrow key. I don't need to select the header. I'll come one down. I will continue to hold Shift and one down arrow. So max I2 to I11, 503. Count. So what is count? It counts the number. If there is any text in between, or if there is any blank, it will not count that. Count, tab, up arrow key, Control Shift up arrow key, Shift and one down, and close the bracket. Or you can simply type count J2 colon J11, close the bracket. Alright, so so far we discussed today's function, now function, row function, column function, sum, average, min, max, and count. And we also saw formula text, right? So sum, what is the result? Result is sum of, and the formula used is this one. Then average is average. Here in Excel we have to use average, not AVG. In Google spreadsheet, if I use formula in lowercase, it doesn't change, whereas in Excel it changes. Okay, if I write anything here in Excel equal to, Excel automatically changes the case of the function name average. Here it is changed, whereas in Google spreadsheet it doesn't change. Average, then next is mean, and that next is max, and next is count equal to mean. So today we learned, altogether we learned 10 function today. All right, I think that brings us to close of our today's session. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing so that we continue to bring you these kind of videos. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. We love you all.